Hey guys, so today we are going to be making the microwave tutorial, finally. So for this, of course, you're gonna need your images, child, your foam board, not all these, I got 1,001 templates, tutorials to do. We're gonna need some acetate, you're gonna need your handy dandy blade, your metal ruler, your glue gun, and your double-sided tape adhesive, and of course some glue sticks. And your blade replacement, because we need these cuts to be smooth. And maybe some little scissors. So let's get this blade out, and I'm definitely gonna switch the blade because I'm sure this one is dull. And just like that, we have a sharpened blade. So we're gonna toss this in the trash and hop to it. Now, I already cut this off. Some of them, the majority of them, was a part of that $5 CVS deal. And so I already cut it off because it was on a, 16 by 20 sheet of paper. But I forgot to get the top, or else I would have had this tutorial done, and I was just like, y'all know I'm a procrastinator. Jesus help me. And I went the other day, I'm like, you know what? I need to make this tutorial, and I ordered the top from Walgreens, and look at this, look at this, look at the difference. I'm like, what is that? Like, they tried to play me. They really did. Because we went, and it's just different quality. Look at the back. Now this is a clear, this is white. I can't with Walgreens. Like, he really thought he was about to get away with this. If I did not need this for a mock-up or a tutorial, I would have took this shit back. Like, no lie. Because he played me. But anyways, that's all cut out, and usually, y'all know I love a good trifold, but the way I designed this is not trifold method. So we're just gonna do regular. These foam boards I got from Walmart. They're like $1.98 or $2. They are $2. And so we're just gonna, like this. So I'm just gonna pretty much place these down on here. So when you get the template, you will receive the front. You will have two sides. This is the back, inside image, bottom, and top. And then you have your plate. This size is 8.5 by 11, but if you do decide to go purchase a template, I do have all three sizes. Well, print at home for people who have bigger printers, print at home for that. Because I have 8.5 by 11, 11 by 17, and 13 by 19. I don't think it needs to get any bigger than that, because gotta make sure it's smooth. So if this is your first time seeing my video, welcome. But if you've been here before, child, you already know how this goes. Sharp blade, metal ruler, smooth down. Cause on this side of the craft world, we not selling no rugged edges. So for this, we're simply just gonna like peel the back a little bit. And then we're gonna set the side down. It doesn't have a peel. And then we're gonna smooth that out, lift that up, and just make sure it doesn't have any bubbles. So it might be looking like this might need two. Oh no, this goes on the inside, so we're not putting this down. So let's see. You might need a little, yeah. So we're gonna be needing one. So this project takes me about 1.5. So if you have any extras that you didn't like, I think I have some in here. Yeah, here we go. Like any scrap, that's really good. That's why if I have big pieces of foam board, I do not throw them away because you never know. Child, this is crooked. This is why it's called repositionable, because you can lift it up and fix it. Do need to be a little careful though, because it is paper. I do not know why I was trying to reach over like I'm not sure. I do not know why I have that song in my head. I don't even know what it's called. What's it called? It I want notes and chains. You can tie me down. I got that song in my head. And that's why I was looking out to that, because it was just in my head. This is small, so I just the circle piece. Okay, now that that's done, we're just gonna go and we're just gonna cut all the pieces out. I'm not gonna be talking during this time, so enjoy the music. Now, we gotta cut this off. I'm gonna just cut the square out first, and then I'm gonna do the best I can. That is done. Now, while cutting, usually I don't buy hinges, but if you are somebody that buys hinges, which you probably should, because the way that I do it, it's convenient. But if you have an animal, it's just they're just gonna mess it up. But if you're one that does hinges, this is what you want yours to look like. I don't know where my hand was at. I guess I was a little too excited, but I'm gonna need to reposition this and recut because I didn't buy hinges. Oh Lord, might be a little too, okay. We're just gonna set this aside for another image. Now for the people who don't buy hinges, is you're gonna want to put your door like this. That way you have a little piece on the side, and you only need a little piece, well, enough, yeah, a little piece, so that it just covers this little 5 centimeter area. So I'm gonna recut it. I feel like this lighting is like horrible. And I need to close the window. And this is pretty much how I make my vending machines, because they're small, so I figure they don't need like a hinge. But especially because these people are gonna throw these away. Like, you know, unless you have those that keep it for keepsake, let's be real, the kids don't give a shit about these boxes. It's just something cute because we want to be extra. Okay. So if you're trying to do your hinge like me, this is what it needs to look like. And we're not gonna like adjust anything. I might take like a little bit off, but other than that, let's see. I don't want to take too much off. And I'm gonna try to be as straight as possible because we know I'm crooked. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it straight. So this is pretty much what it's gonna look like if you're building your own hinge. Now that that's done, but we're not done. The cutting isn't done because we need to cut that part out. This one was a little more trickier. Usually I'm smooth, it's smooth as an operator, but it's a little crusty. It's a good thing they can only see it from the inside. But if you have any pieces that need to be cleaned up, you just like go on through it and clean it up. I need to change my blade again, because sometimes these blades is just not it. But other than that, we good. Look. Okay. So we're just gonna take, where's that piece? I always take the piece. For these things, I don't think they have to be as hard, because you can always remove the paper. That will definitely help the cut to be better, is to just remove the paper off the foam, and that'll probably make it a little smoother. Now, I don't know about removing this, because maybe, I don't know. That's a task for another day. It ain't for today. So we're gonna take this, the piece that we cut out from here, and we're just gonna use it as a guide to cut our acetate. So I'm just gonna place it down. Where's my tape? And I'm gonna take my tape and I'm going to just like measure to make sure I have space. And then I'm gonna take this right there and I'm just gonna like nip it so I know where I need to be. And then we're gonna take our handy dandy ruler and we're just gonna like cut that piece off as straight as I could possibly get it. Perfecto. So we're gonna take our tape and we're just gonna put it like as close to the box as possible. And so this is what it looks like. And then we're just gonna like peel it, the backing off of that tape, and then we're gonna stick the acetate down. Child, ooh. Did I have it the right way? I don't even know. Okay, yeah, I did. False alarm. If you can find skinnier adhesive tape, like that would be lovely. That would be good. Because this one might have been a little too thick. And I have this one, but it might be a little too skinny, but maybe not. We're gonna try that next time. But this is pretty much what you want. And bring it back in. I know a lot of y'all like that cellophane stuff, but that's so 2024. Like, we're not even doing that anymore. We're doing acetate. You hear that? You see this? You see how smooth that is? That's what we're going for. When 2024 left, we said out with the ragged cuts and out with the cellophane. We are going to use acetate. And acetate, you get this much, which is pretty good. And I think this is a 10 by 10, I wanna say, or 12 by 12, let me see. Yep, not 10 by 10, but this is 10 inches by, I don't even know. By a lot. And it was only like $10. So to me, it's worth it. If you're gonna sell something, you want to sell something that looks professional, not something that you just like threw together as a last minute school project. It's in my Amazon shop, just so y'all know. Acetate. Okay, now that that's done, that's the hardest part about these boxes is the cutting. After you're done with the cutting, and if you're not trying to be extra and add this little cutout stuff, because some of the boxes you can just do square and that's it. But if you're trying to be extra like me, because I'm sometimes always extra, you go work harder. And I won't say not smarter, but you just gonna work harder. And now we're just gonna put it together. Now, for the plates. This plate can either be on one of them little rotating things. I don't have that. But if you want to get that, that would be, something you do extra. As for me, I'm not doing that. Because, I know, but it will be cute. And the plate is optional. You don't have to put a plate down. So now these are the sides. The way I designed this box is so that the back, this is the back. What is this? Oh, this is the bottom, the top, and the sides. Then you have your front door and you have your plate. Remember that image that we set to the side? Now we need that image. And you want to make sure that you're going to put it the right way because you don't want it to be upside down. So this is what we want to see when we open the door. And so this is what it's going to look like. This is the back. This is the inside. Like I said, I'm a little extra. So now let's find our bottom. On our bottom, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the sides first. I'm gonna glue one side. And I should probably glue the top too. So we do that like that, and then we're just gonna push down and hold for a couple seconds. And then we're gonna take our extra piece of foam and just gonna clean that excess glue up. And then same thing to the top. Now for this top, you want to make sure that the happy birthday goes that way and not the other way. So now that that's done, we're going to glue the other side on. Just going to lay this like this. I gotta come this way. And make sure it's going on the right way. Push down, clean. Let's go to the top, and we're gonna push down and clean. And that was hot, that was really hot. And you have a little square, well, rectangle. You got a little rectangle. So now we're gonna go through and we're just gonna place the back. So remember, this is the back, this is the inside. So it's gonna look like this. This glue gun that I have is a high heat Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue, wait, was it Gorilla Glue brand? Say that fast a couple times. So I'm just, even though it's high heat and it takes a little longer to cool down, you still need to move pretty fast. And we're going to make sure that it is on the right way and we don't have it upside down. And then we're going to press and we're going to clean. And we're going to press and clean, press, clean, press and clean. And you have your box. Now before we attach the door or anything, I'm gonna go through and I'm going to like seal these little creases with glue. Okay, so now that that's done, now for your plate, you can either just leave it like this, or you can, you know, sit your plate in there. You could put some, I wonder, I have some 3D tape, which is kind of like lift it up a little bit, which is not the same as this little foam board right here, but for my tape, I'm gonna just, for my, where's my, let's just cut this right here. Because it needs to be a little raised. Let's do two. So I need a little bit more pieces. There we go. Now, like I stated previously, these little things are optional. So I'm gonna just do mine like that. You don't have to use the microwave plate. If you have something that's gonna spin it, like that's even gonna be even better. Oh. and boom. And that's just so that it's lifted, see? So it's just not like flat on the bottom. So it looks like a little plate. And you can glue it in there, or you could just leave it as is. But how cute is that? That's so cute. And all I did was I took four scrap pieces of rectangle and I just put it on the bottom. I put two, they're like that. Hashtag. So that's all I did, and I just put it on there like that. Now for the door. Let's leave this out for a minute. So this is my door. And this is, and the perfectionist in me cannot have it looking like this. I won't look like that. That's why I add this little piece over here so that it can cover the whole side. So I'm just gonna cut off a little bit. And when I say a little bit, over here, I'm gonna probably cut off a good amount. I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna measure. So we're gonna just like snip it right there, and we're gonna snip it right there. And then I'm gonna cut that part off, the excess that we don't need. This one's talking about, I'm gonna need to change this blade. So I just had to cut off that much. And then I'm going to just take my ruler and I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna score that part. Now remember, when scoring, we're gonna go down but not all the way through and plop it open like that. That way the door can open. Now we're gonna take our box and we're just gonna place that part on here. Sure. And that way it just like opens, closes. It works as a hinge. So we're gonna take a glue and then we're gonna just glue the side where the hinge, quote unquote, is gonna go. And then we're gonna clean it up. Now, if you're using an actual hinge, you don't even have to worry about doing none of this, because all you have to do is like put the hinge on the doors and place it on here. Okay, so this is pretty much how it looks. Then just open the door. And then let's put this little microwave plate inside, and boom. Like, how cute is it? Get a little Velcro. That way it like seals down. You don't have to worry about none of that. And that is it. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, happy crafting.